Hello, everybody, and welcome to the third episode of our little podcast, A Slight Chance of Dragons. I hope you will enjoy what you will hear here. I, for one, will not enjoy what I will do here.
No, you won't.
Okay, so you guys settle down for the night. You find a small clearing and you set up camp. It's just around sundown, so well, not sundown actually. It's like half the middle of the night. So yeah, you can settle down around the campfire.
Alright, finally I can put down this ornament. Angelo just drops the shield and the flail on the ground, and then puts the bag down that he has on his back.
You know, you should really get that wound looked at, little one. It looks painful.
Hey.
Could be infected as well.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna cast a spell called Cure Minor Wounds on myself.
Okay.
It cures 1 point of damage.
All right. So you cast the spell.
Oh, wait.
you heal-
Do we like heal up now since we're making a camp?
You can, if you want to, you can use one of your hit die to regain health.
D8.
1d8.
Yes.
Right. So what you could do is during a short rest you can use one of your hit die, you roll one and you heal that much, and you only regain that hit die, so you can only do it once since you only have one hit die. And the only way you can regain that one hit die is by having a long rest, which includes you sleeping for 8 hours straight. If you sleep for 8 hours straight, then you just heal up.
Are we gonna sleep now?
You
Or
can
I don't think
you
we're
can
gonna
either-
get 8 hours in a place like this.
no.
Yeah, I don't think so either. One of us has to stand guard to make sure that those bastards are not going to load up on us.
Yeah, so you said that if I roll a hit die, I can heal.
Yeah, you can expend the hit die from the smallest to heal 1d8 damage.
I'm just gonna cast it. I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna expend your hit die?
Yes.
You only took 1 damage, did you? Or how much? 6?
5.
5. So roll the dice.
3.
So you regain 3 health points. Make sure you remember to use it though. Because if you have a short rest again, you can't use it until you have a long rest. Okay?
Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna
So?
cast that spell anyways, since I kind of want to cure, like, I want to make sure that I'm not infected with some
Alright.
zombie stuff.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna use that Cure Minor Wounds, which heals 1 point of damage to me.
Okay, so you regain 4 health in total, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
Right. Just add that in.
that's it then.
Everyone else? What's everyone else doing?
Hey, dwarf, let
Hey,
me see that shield of yours.
not dare to touch it.
I don't need to touch it, don't worry. Just let me take a look at it.
One wrong move. Gonna cut your head shorter, alright?
Fine.
Hold the shield and put it in front so we can see it.
I cast mending on the shield.
Okay, so as you cast mending, all the scratches and bumps that was on the shield start to clear out.
Oi! Elf, what the hell are you doing?
A little something my father taught me. Should be good as new now.
Keeping an eye on you. You hear me?
I hear you.
Guys, do you think that ghoul we fought, do you think it was one of the, quote, volunteers was made a ghoul?
Most likely, yeah.
Or do you think it was the sickness who made them ghoul?
Didn't look familiar though. My guess is they're using the sickness to turn the volunteers into the ghouls as well as just infecting random people.
Well, for what purpose? I mean, what goal would they get out of this? The only thing they're doing is turning into mindless husks.
Yeah, but to be fair, once the king has no people, he's easier to just dismount of his throne without going through the proper ways. I go on and poke the fires of the campfire a bit.
Yeah, so as you stoke up the fire, it starts to grow stronger and stronger.
Andrew just sits down in front of him, puts his hand in front to just warm up his hands a little bit.
Hilda just puffs on her pipe, and you see her eyes getting a bit disoriented.
Just going sideways upwards.
Arya grabs some rations from his backpack and kind of calls out to the little one. So, Halfling, what's your story? How'd you end up here?
Well, I woke up and I was tied, and then Earl just bit my ropes.
Well,
Then
I mean,
you-
everyone knows that. I meant before that. What are you doing
Oh.
in these lands? We don't usually have your kind around here.
You know, chilling, chilling around,
Building.
Dylan.
Hmm? Telling.
She just
Dylan.
like she has this pouch in her belt around her waist. She just like what's it called?
What?
Well, she has her fingers on it and she just like plays it around with the pouch. Just looks at it.
Fiddles with it.
Yeah,
Fiddles.
fiddles with it.
Fiddles, yeah.
Thank you. She fiddles with the pouch in her belt. Looks very disoriented. Doesn't know what she's doing.
Yeah.
I guess we have to leave her alone.
So Earl runs around. He starts trying to find nuts in the various trees that are close by, that are lit by the fire. And he comes back with a small handful of nuts. He just sits down next to Hilda and starts like snacking through them and hands Hilda one of the nuts. So,
She just takes and eats it and then she starts like throwing it at Tangeril.
Oi.
Well, we're throwing nutshells at you.
Tangeril just looks at it angry, but eventually just gives up. He looks down and he reaches up for one of the bags on his belt and he pulls out a pipe, lights it up, and
okay. You guys gonna settle down for the night?
Yeah.
at least Hilda is.
Yeah, she's very sleepy.
Okay.
Alright, I guess the little one's going to sleep.
Hey,
I'm gonna keep watch. And then climb onto one of the trees and hide in there.
Okay, so do a I guess dexterity check, I guess.
Yeah, I guess a hide check.
Or a high check, yeah. For 1d20.
Or disguise. I can actually...
No,
disguise
it's
might be more...
It's dexterity because you're trying to climb into the tree. So
Yeah, true. 7 plus 1, so that's 8.
okay, so you start making your way up the tree. You actually fall a couple of times, but then you finally manage to find your footing and climb there
Okay.
eventually.
Oh, right. And then I roll to camouflage or disguise in the tree.
Okay.
Elves.
That's 11 plus 4, so that's 15.
Okay, so you hide yourself in the bushes, or the leaves rather, and you start looking over the camp, making sure no one actually comes in.
Tangeril just watches after Arya. Watches as he bumps on the ground a few times and then finally manages to climb up. Still looking at him, shakes his head, and keeps puffing on his pipe. Elves. But trust one of them.
Okay, so about half an hour after you guys settle down, Arya, you can see something skittering south of your camp. Doesn't look like anything that's big though.
Something small.
Yeah.
Alright.
It starts, whatever it is, starts making its way towards Hilda's pouch.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna do something.
Yeah?
I'm thinking what I'm gonna do. I roll to intimidate whatever's going to the pouch. 12 plus 2, so that's 14. And I call out to, "Hey, you there! Stop right there!"
So as soon as you start shouting, a little badger just scurries out. It's like, it just runs back out into the darkness.
I face palm.
You got some proper eyes up there, Elf. At least you're a fear of the nature.
At least I saw the damn thing.
Oh, I care.
You couldn't even find a badger if it was climbing on your back.
At least I wouldn't even be bothered to feel it when it bites. Unlike you. What does it take? 2 hits? You're down? Ah.
Yeah, 2 hits maybe. I wanna see you hit me 2 times.
Before you even can hit me, you're already laying on the ground, lad. So tell me, Elf. What is it exactly? Why are you mentioning the letter, specifically?
I'm a bard. That's what I do. I perform.
Born,
I'm guessing Jay just used my concert as a recruiting tool. People like me. At
So
least I
you're
think
the
they like
reason
me.
why I'm stuck in this huge mess, eh?
Well, I mean, if you like music and beer, I guess that you could partially blame me as well.
I don't care.
Although I'm guessing you just came to the party for the half-off beer.
But even ale can soothe the pain of a warrior such as me. There were many things that I tried to soothe the pain that I've been dealing with for the last 40 years. Trust me, I tried everything. It doesn't help.
That kind of pain doesn't easily go away.
Nobody knows what I've been. Nobody knows. Blame, the guilt I have to bear on my shoulders.
Go to sleep, dwarf. You'll need your strength in the morning.
You can cast your weird, manipulating spells on me. I know you can't. I know what you're doing. And you're kind already doing it multiple times on me. On my people. On my whole damn city.
You know, the only thing elf in me is my genes.
Things or not. You got pointy ears. That means you're one of them. That means you're my enemy.
Suit yourself.
I'm only gonna tag along. Long as it needs so I can get my goal. Once we're done here, we're going separate ways.
That suits me just fine.
Can you guys shut up? We're trying to sleep.
Wake me up in 2 hours, Elf, then I'm gonna take guard over.
Okay, so some time passes, 2 hours pass, and Vandril and Arya can switch their shafts. No, shafts. Like, shifts.
Their shafts.
For every single
Do
word,
what
except
now?
the right.
I don't think that's quite like...
Every
I know
bloody
Arya's
word.
out of the closet, but not that much out of the closet.
Okay, you change your shifts. There.
Andrew just sits down in front of the tree that Arya was sitting on top, of course, pulling out his pipe again and watching over the small area that he has in front of me, thinking about various things.
So, halfway through your shift, Thandril, you start to hear some howling in the distance. He also starts hearing some branches cracking to the north of the camp.
And I do a roll for listen.
Okay, go for it.
Fuck. A 1. No, wait. That's 4.
Well, I mean, you're still kind of deaf.
Okay, you roll a 4. You just hear twigs breaking. You don't hear much of else.
So now I lean back and I start like hitting Arya on his shoulder to make him wake up. Hey, Elf! Elf! Wake up!
What?
I heard howling. Something out there.
I see. Hey, little one.
What?
You know your way around animals, don't you?
Maybe?
Do you or
We
don't
could
you?
use your skills.
What seems to be the problem?
I've heard some howling in the distance.
Can I roll for listen?
Yeah.
Roll a 14 plus 2, which is 16 plus 2, which is
Okay.
18.
Okay, so Hilda, you start to hear not only just the cracking of sticks, but you also hear some huffing.
Some huffing.
Yes, sort of like it's like it's like something
Guys.
sniffing.
Guys, I think it's a big one.
Dylan, quick question.
Yeah?
Elves have low light vision.
Yes.
Can you implement it here somehow?
Oh yeah, dwarves also have dark vision. They can only see in black and white though.
Fuck, how am I gonna do that? I wish I could I wish I could reveal areas just to specific
It would be
people.
nice if you could just reveal areas for some people. I don't know if you can,
Yeah, no, I can't.
Well, if you could show it, I can maybe one of the two can like point it out and say, "Oh, there, it's over there."
Well, yeah, exactly. So you can just do that. Thandril, you see 2 dog-like figures in the distance, just looking at you, just hiding behind some bushes.
There, over there. We got something in the bushes.
Can Hilda just move towards them?
Yeah. You're still outside of combat right now.
Mm.
So
I'm slowly just grabbing
Fuck.
onto my flail and my
So-
shield just to make sure and be ready.
as you
grabbing my
start
bow as
as
well.
you start getting closer, the wolves start to sink out their teeth, it's like, and start growling at you.
I'm gonna use my handle animal skill and try to like make them like me basically.
Okay, roll 1d20.
God, this is gonna end bad.
I
Well,
rolled an 8 plus 4.
12.
Hmm.
You rolled a 12. Okay, so the wolves slowly start moving towards you.
I'm just reaching out my hand towards them, trying to look as nice as possible.
As
Yeah.
high as possible would be more befitting.
Yeah, like super high.
The smaller wolf seems to be a bit more curious, so it moves closer to you than the bigger one. The bigger one is still showing his teeth out to you and growling.
I wish I had that spell that you could talk to animals, but I don't.
The little one starts to move closer towards you, Hilda, and starts to sniff your hand, but the bigger one still keeps his distance and is still growling and gnawing his teeth at you.
Be careful, lass. I think that Daddy is still angry.
I can handle it.
Roll another animal handling.
14 plus 4.
14 plus 18, okay. So the little wolf starts to smell your hand, and you take out a small piece of meat you have in your pocket, something out of your daily rations, and you hand it to it, and it starts to actually eat it and starts to like you. The bigger wolf stops growling, but it's still showing its teeth and it's still looking at Thandoril and Arya, making sure they don't get anywhere close to it.
Lad, I think we should put the weapons down. The lass knows what she's doing.
Yeah, I hear you.
Alright,
I holster my bow.
Thandoril puts his weapons down to show that he's not aggressive anymore.
So the giant wolf turns towards its youngling and starts to move towards Hilda as well.
I'm just gonna try to pet them, I think.
Yep, they both willingly let you pet them, and they start to sniff you around and start to sniff Earl as well.
I'm just gonna do a
Free.
victory sign towards Thandoril and Arya, and then I'm just gonna tell the wolves like, yeah, you can run off now. See ya.
It's like, then they just like growl back. Well, not growl, it's like bark. What sound do wolves make?
I don't know, barking,
howl.
growling.
They howl.
They
but
howl
can
and they
also
growl.
bark. But
I
they
don't know if
can
they
bark.
bark.
They can bark. It's
They
just
can
much
bark.
more rare.
Yeah, okay, so they sort of like make a small bark sound at you. It's like they just basically that. They just turn around, start walking away.
Well done, lass. Never would have expected something like that from you. Never seen a quarterling trying to intimidate a couple wolves like that. Well
Didn't
done.
intimidate them though.
Not intimidate. You know what I mean. Fucking hell.
You need to choose your words wisely.
Take the
I
compliment,
don't think a
of
dwarf
course.
has ever accomplished that.
Okay, so you can go back to bed if you want and get some more rest.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to guard again. You two go ahead and take some rest.
Eventually morning rolls up, and you each wake up in your camp.
Andrew still sits where he was the night before. Looks like he hasn't slept a single bit, just sitting there watching and puffing on his smoke, watching up to the sky, and he slowly starts to mumble some lines. I refuse to fail, to kneel or bow. No power in the verse can stop me now. Leading towards me the dawn of day, stars above illuminate my way. And he stands up, walks up to Hilda, and gently kicks her against her side to wake her up. Hey, halfling, wake up. It's morning.
I'm awake.
Alright. He walks over to Arya, but this time he kicks it a little bit harder, just so it gives a little bit of a bump. Hey, dwarf, elf, wake up. Morning. Come on. Wake up, I said. What? Wake up. The morning starts with the first ray of sunshine. Now get the fuck up, or we're gonna leave you behind.
Yes, father. As you insist.
Andrew turns around, looks back to the tree, and looks at the two. Alright, did you get enough sleep tonight? Halfling?
Hell yes.
Good. Alright. Elf?
Mm,
Doesn't sound like it. Alright, let's move on. We still got a lot of way to get back to.
Where are we going?
Ask our pointy-eared friend here. He knows where to go.
I
we
think
we
we should...
either head for Vathis Keep or we go towards the Greenfields.
Is it that north? I
That's
can go
north,
north.
yes.
Is it north?
Yes,
Holy shit,
that's
I know
north.
where to go.
Well, it's northwest, but yes.
I can
Alright.
discern north.
Tell us where to go, little one.
Alright, lass. If you know how to discern north, then do it and show us the way.
Should I discern north? Hell yes, I've been waiting for this. The whole time. This is where I
First time in
shine.
your life, you're actually useful.
This is where I shine. So I cast my spell. Discern north.
Okay,
Hilda-
so
No,
Hilda's eyes.
Let me explain what
Go
I'm
ahead.
doing.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Hilda is sitting down in the middle of the the thing we're in, the forest, and Earl is sitting like beside her, just looking at her, like shaking his head. And she slowly starts to spin around, round and round, and just faster and faster and faster. And then she stops, and her nose is pointing north.
Beautiful.
my god.
And then she just stands up. She stands up. She just points towards north.
Alright, so if north's that way, just go a little bit left of that.
I like how serious you are after seeing that tiny halfling just spinning around.
I mean, if I saw someone
I've
just
seen
randomly
more
spin.
curious things.
Never understood your kind before, anyway. Don't bother trying to understand them now.
The
Let's
ways of
grab
the
up
halfling, no one knows how they really work.
She just walks toward north. This is where she shines. She's in her element.
Alright, people, grab your gear. We're moving.
Okay, so where are you guys gonna start heading to?
Do
Left
we
of north.
pass through the keep or do we just make it to the Greenfields? That's the
Greenfields,
question.
I think.
Greenfields.
Yeah, I think we skip the keep. Too many undead. Or the chance for undead too high. Don't want to meet another ghoul now.
I think
Yeah.
the last boss is in the keep. Or, although, that note I
There
found...
are 2 other keeps
Really?
that my character knows of.
Guys, the note I found was
Mhm.
that the disease came from the keep. The
Yeah, there was that. Didn't
But
the
is that
note
the
say
same
that
keep?
there were also deceased coming from the keep, the Vathis keep.
Yeah, it's the disease. It's the disease that
Norse.
came from Vatis keep.
Was it?
Yeah.
Hang
The
on.
amount of
I'm
sick...
looking at it
fro-
right now. It is
Yeah.
the Vatis keep that...
Yeah,
the amount
the
of
dead
sick from
came from.
Vatis keep.
yeah.
So I don't know if we were really
So
prepared.
the infected are coming from there, so I'd assume it is traveling
From
somehow through the water, since South Canal Village and Bathurst Keep are both along water. Greenfields is a bit further away upstream. It might not have been infected yet.
So
think we
I
should
will
head there.
agree with Arya and say we go to Greenfields.
Alright.
Hey.
We can go to Vatis keep later because I'm really
Yes.
curious on like
Right,
why...
little one. Let's follow your nose.
To the north!
Okay, so are you going to follow the tree line or are you going to try avoid
We're
the...
just gonna go through with with the 3 line.
Okay, so you're gonna stay like
Question.
Yeah.
Do any of the other people in the party know what the map looks like?
No.
No, they do not.
Okay,
they are
good.
not locals, so they have absolutely no idea where
Good.
they are.
I'm from high up
So
in the
I
north
have
of
perfect
Hildis,
control over the whole party now.
more or less.
Nice.
You are, yeah. You're
I
like
have
So,
no idea.
like Arya has the control in terms of like orientation.
So
In terms of
basically, I
combat,
could
I
be
have the
leading you
command.
right into the belly of the beast, and you wouldn't even know it.
You could do.
Except if Ness just discerned north.
I'm just gonna discern north all the time.
Just make sure you're going the right
Just
way.
Just gonna stand on Thandril's helmet and spin.
Every time Arya says that we have to go somewhere, I'm just gonna discern north.
Why do I see Arya calling Hilda's like my little compass?
But yeah, we're heading
We're heading
northwest.
now.
Northwest.
Okay.
In
Along
the row
the-
of
along the tree
Arya,
line.
Hilda, and then Thandril.
No, Hilda's first because she discerns north.
but Arya is the one that knows how
I
to
know.
go to fucking hell.
As long as we find our way out of the forest with the nose, I
Yeah.
can find our way to Greenfields.
Okay, so you start making your trek towards Greenfields and you try to keep towards the forest line. You eventually manage to find an opening, but you try to avoid it, knowing very well that you might be actually seen by whatever is inhabiting Vathis Keep. You can actually see Vathis Keep in the distance as you're passing through the wood lines.
That Vathis keep over there.
Yeah, I think so. There aren't actually any other keeps on this side of the river.
Alright, now that we know what we have to avoid, let's keep moving.
I'm really curious though.
Curious, why?
I want to see if there's like some.
Trust me, little one. Ain't no sandwiches in the keep anymore.
There aren't
Let's keep
any
moving.
living ones there.
So, dwarf, what brings you to these lands? You're not a
Lot.
local either.
A lot of despair and hatred.
How come?
Let's just say I've done a lot of horrible things in my previous life. Stuff I'm not really proud of.
I see.
So as you continue to make your way towards Greenfields, you actually see a bear in the distance.
Did you say a bear? Oh my god, there's a bear.
There is a bear. So you see a bear in the distance. It still
Is it
hasn't
like...
noticed
I'm
you.
guessing it's an animal bear.
It is an animal bear.
It's an animal.
Based, based on what you could see, it is an animal bear.
Okay.
I'm gonna handle
Based
the
on
animal
what
bear.
you could see. It hasn't seen you yet, but it does seem to be sniffing around as if it can actually sense something nearby.
Alright, lads. I think the bear has not seen us yet. Let's just slowly walk back. We don't
I wanna
want to
pet
make
it.
No,
I
you
want
don't
to
want
pet it.
to. Let's just slowly move back.
On the other hand, though, we could use the meat.
What? Meat.
Just don't kill the bear.
Just be quiet, lass. Cannot,
Don't eat bears.
cannot afford.
Okay, you don't have
So-
meat.
Based on Hilda's response, like her gas back at Arya's claim to try to kill the bear actually hears you and actually looks at you.
Ooh, whoops.
Don't move. I heard
Hilda's
if you
just like-
act dead, I'm not gonna attack you. Don't move. Don't move.
Okay, guys, chill. I can do this. Just chill and stand still. Stand the fuck still. I'm gonna do handle animal again.
Okay, roll a d20.
20 and gold, she's gonna die.
18
Stop moving,
plus 4.
Okay. So the bear starts to sort of look at you with this curious look.
Dylan,
Yeah.
I rolled to disguise myself as a bear.
Okay.
It's gonna be bad.
18 plus 4, 22. Fuck you. I'm a bear now.
Where did you get the bear costume?
Yeah.
Good
you
question.
You just carry it around.
I do not know. I just disguised myself to look like one though.
You put some twigs around
I
you. You
put
just
my-
look like a bear.
I found some spare fur around me.
I just imagine Arya making himself as big as possible going, "Oh!"
Yes, that's what happens.
That I can imagine. The
Yeah,
and the
and I mean-
costume.
Yeah. I think it's just like I'm gonna like imitate a bear here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on all fours and act like a bear cub.
So the bear does the same thing. It goes on his back feet and just starts roaring at you. It's like roar.
That's just like, Arya, whatever you're doing, just stop! For fuck's sake!
Oh, I know why it's screaming. You're between the bear and its cub.
It's not!
Lass,
Shut up!
Get the
It
fuck
thinks I'm
back,
its
it
kid.
thinks it's a
You're
cub.
gonna anger the
Get back!
bear!
I'm just gonna move slightly to the side, so that
I'm gonna move
the
back,
little
So-
one isn't between me and the bear.
The bear actually maintains his view on you, on Arya, and he doesn't seem to be very happy with you.
Oh dear.
He starts to run. He starts to run at a gallop, and roll for initiative.
Fuck, Arya!
No, what
I had
the fuck
it.
are you doing, you stupid elf?
I was gonna make it a nice bear, I was gonna mount it.
13.
That's it.
5.
Well, it's not my fault if 22 on
Which one
disguise
do I
isn't
have?
enough.
Roll D20. Oh, I have a 19 and he has a 20.
21 actually.
Wait, the bear has 21?
Yep.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He got a plus. He has a +1 modifier.
I swear to God, you stupid fucking point-eared piece of shit! If we get out of this, I'm going to fucking cut you down 2 sizes of your head!
Hilda just agrees with Thunderiel, and Earl is just doing the finger thing.
Okay, so the bear charges towards Arya, uses one of its attacks. So it swipes towards Arya, but Arya manages to dodge out of the way, and his claw just slashes through the air.
Thank God.
Arya could hear the whistling in the wind. It's like, okay, Dan rolls next.
I'm going to move in front of the bear, and I'm going to, like, make a jump and like pull up my flail, trying to smash it on its head.
Okay.
So I roll for 20. I get 7.
Roll add your proficiency.
8.
8. So as you come down, the bear actually lifts up one of its paws and just whacks away the flail coming towards it.
Ah, fuck!
Okay, Arya, you're next.
I think it's safe to say my disguising has worn off at this
Fucked
point.
up tremendously.
Safe to say, yeah.
Yeah. First I move back around here, which is right around 20 feet, and I ready up my bow.
You can fire with will if you want. You still have one more action since you only moved 20
Yeah,
feet.
Wait,
I will
then
fire.
I still have one more action left myself.
Yeah, true.
You moved though.
Oh, right.
Yeah, right. What? Oh, never
Did
mind,
it?
never mind, never
You
mind.
moved in front of the bear.
Yeah, and Arya moved away and now he's ready his bow to
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah. So, guess I take a shot at the bear then. I aim at his face. 9 plus 1, that's a 10. Guessing that's not enough.
So your arrow actually just wishes through and catches some of his hair, and the bear just like he just enraged it
Shit.
some more. It doesn't seem to be much bothered, however.
Yes, please, please.
I'm just thinking if I should try to pacify the bear or kill it.
Fucking pacify it, you saw how pissed off that thing was.
Can I try handle animal again?
You could try.
Or actually, can I use diplomacy?
I
Okay, lower
I don't think you can use diplomacy on a bear. No.
I'm gonna try handle animal again. I think I'm gonna fail horribly, but
Go ahead.
yeah, 7 plus 4, 11.
Yeah, so the bird doesn't give you much attention, even though you try to catch its attention. It just
Okay,
seems-
so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use my sling to like hit it to get his attention to me.
Okay.
16,
16, okay, that hits.
and then 1d4, 3.
3. Okay, so your rock hits him square in the paw, and he just pushes it. He grabs his paw and just pushes it backwards towards him. He's like trying to, rub it with his other one. It's like...
Is it looking at me now?
Yes, it turns its attention towards you.
Fantastic.
It's the bear's turn now.
It is the bear's turn now. So the bear tries to do a full attack on Thunderil.
Right? How does he roll?
Jesus.
That's a 20 for everyone
That-
listening.
That is a 20.
Natural crit.
So the bear whacks and moves away the shield from in front of him, and he just does a second attack toward Sandro. See what damage it does? He deals 7 damage.
So minus 5.
Oh,
And the bear comes in for a second attack,
Oh god.
Jesus.
and he tries to hit you with the paw that he used to push away the shield, but you manage to grab his paw with the shield, and the shield bears the brunt of the hit. So you're fine.
So I
So you
still
did-
have 5 health.
You have 5 health. Okay,
Alright.
Dandril's next.
So it hits me, and I immediately try to return the favor, and roll for 20. 18!
18, nice, that hits.
The 8? 3.
3. So you manage to hit his square on the, shoulder, I guess that will be.
Yeah.
And it sort of reels back its paw in pain.
Alright. I'm trying to roll... Wait. I also have power attack. Does that say anything?
I mean, I think that gives you ability to do a special attack. I guess that's your skill, probably. What
That's my
does-
skill. Power... Well, at least it
Wait,
says
let
in
me
my
check, let me check.
papers. I have power attack.
Benefit. On your action before making attack rolls for a round, you may choose to subtract a number from all melee attack rolls and add the same number to all melee damage attack rolls. This number may not exceed your base attack bonus. The penalty on attacks applies until your next turn. Okay, so before you attack, you can say I'm going to reduce, 2 from my attack roll and add that to my damage instead.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do a normal attack, just for now, because I know I'm on low health.
Okay,
17!
17, that also hits. Roll for damage.
2.
2. So you manage to hit its paw when it's trying to move backwards away from you, and
Alright.
you manage to basically tear out one of his claws.
Ah! You're gonna get it, you little shit stain!
The bear just goes back on its 2 feet. It's just how it's like. Okay, Arya, you're next.
Hang on. As plan. It's better than the last time. Trust me.
Okay,
Man,
how
for the
much?
last time, look at me, I'm fucking dying!
I roll to intimidate the bear. No, wait, no I don't. I'm just gonna shoot an arrow at it.
Intimidate the bear.
You have no chance to intimidate the fucking bear after your
Hey!
cub disguise failed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fire an arrow at it.
Go for it.
20 gives me a 10, so that's an 11 with the bonus.
11. So you just graze his fur again. Your arrow just rings
Shit.
through and just scratches his back a bit.
Okay. I use Inspire Courage on Russell as my second action.
What does that do?
Hang on. Casting it first.
True enough.
Fear not,
Russell changes color.
my dwarf, for you are the champion. Your tales will be sung for centuries. Fear not, my dwarf, and slay this beast, for you are the master of this domain.
Ah! Come at me, you little piece of shit!
And now, hang on, I'm gonna pull out what it does.
Wonderful.
It gives Russell a +1 saving throws against fear and charm, and +1 on attack and weapon damage rolls
Ooh, that's really good.
for 5 turns.
5
Okay.
turns!
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. So I have basically 6 health for 5 turns.
Wait, no.
Wait. what?
No, but you have
You
like
have +1 to attack,
you
+1
have
to
+1
damage.
on your d20s and +1 on your
okay,
damage rolls if you
okay.
hit.
I get 2 for 5 rounds. Okay.
And
So
if
that's-
if for some reason you need to make save throws from fear, which I doubt you'll have to do, you'll
No.
get bonus 1.
At least I got against the bear.
Maybe the bear might scare you. Are you scared of bears?
hope so. I don't hope so.
You hope so.
I really hope so. I don't think I will survive 2 more hits from that thing.
Right, so my turn.
Hilda?
Yes.
Halfling, whatever you do, if you have any healing spell or something, please use it now!
Yeah, I was just gonna do this. I have this cure minor wounds, 1 hit point, and I'm gonna do that on Russell.
Okay. I think that just goes through, right?
That goes straight through.
Yep.
Okay, so I have 6 now.
You
I
do
don't have to
indeed.
roll for that.
I don't think so.
I was just gonna, because I have +4 to healing. So, but
What do
okay.
Wait, what do you mean?
And
No.
second move is...
No, I think it just goes straight through. It just
You
like
c-
heals
I mean-
you.
If you have like medicine or healing, for example, that might take effect if you need to do some specific type of healing, like if there's a challenge or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like you have to specifically do something.
Like,
Right.
I still have... you still have 1 more move left to do.
So I just can. I won't. No, doesn't work right. If I just use my healing skill, like not a spell, just a healing skill, and roll for that and try to heal Russell.
No, that wouldn't work.
No,
you
that
probably
doesn't
need,
work.
You need to actually be not in combat when you could
Yeah.
actually apply bandages
so,
and
no,
so
I
on.
still have only 5.
Okay.
So I still have 5 health. Fuck.
So no, you have 6 health because I healed you
6. Ah, okay, okay.
with 1 spell.
+1. But now I have 6 health. Wonderful.
I wonder if it's almost dead. I have a feeling it isn't. I'm gonna try to handle animal again.
Praying to God that this works.
13 plus 4, so 18.
18.
Yes.
So the bear doesn't give you much notice. Once more.
Shit!
Yes.
I have to kill it.
Yes. Please do something. I do not want to drink that skull that is on my table.
I have to kill it now. I don't want to.
You kill it, goddammit! It's trying to kill me!
No, it's the bear's turn now.
Fuck!
Dwarf, before you
Okay,
get
so-
sent to Valhalla, I would like to remind you that seeing as the animal magnetism thing didn't work, Can't really blame this on me. Sorry.
Okay, so you all start to hear some howling in the distance. And suddenly, when you look to the southeast, and you see a wolf rushing forward.
Hill just cheers and like, yes!
Well, little one. Looks like you're good for something.
So the wolf rushes forward and jumps onto the bear and tries to make an attack roll. Rolls a 13 and... It jumps onto the bear, but the bear manages to just roll over and push it away from it.
Shit.
Okay, now I need to roll for initiative for the wolf.
Oh!
That's a 20 again.
That's a
If you hear
natural
that-
20, that's a crit!
That's a 22.
Shit.
If you hear those sounds, it's normally a 20.
It's a 20, but the wolf has +2 initiative modifier.
I'm just telling to people who might be listening.
Yeah. So the wolf, as soon as he gets back on his feet, he makes a rush back onto the bear and tries to make another attack. It rolls a 19. So it
Oh,
manages
shit.
to land its attacks, and it deals 4 damage. It manages to bite into one of the bear's claws and rips a chunk of flesh out of it.
There you go, bear.
Nice.
Having a taste of your own medicine.
Okay, so it's the bear's turn. So the bear turns towards the wolf and makes a full attack onto the wolf.
Don't kill the wolf. I'm gonna cry.
So the bear tries to hit the wolf with his claws, but the wolf manages to dodge away twice
Oh my god.
in time.
It's more intense than a fucking drama TV, yo.
So fucking intense.
Oh, I'm loving it.
Okay, Dan, your turn.
So I'm confident enough that I'm going for a power attack. That means -2 on my initiative, or my first roll.
-1.
-1.
Since you get +1 from me.
Ah,
So
yeah.
you can basically risk however much you want. So I just said 2 as an example, so you could
Yeah.
technically do 5, but you're risking not hitting if you do that.
I
Like, really
roll a
badly.
7. So it's a...
7 minus 2, so 5 plus 1, so 6.
Oh, it's a 6 because of Arya's spell.
Yeah.
Arya gave me courage, so I
Yeah.
only have
So it's
-1.
6.
You miss again.
Ah!
We're just
What's
missing.
wrong with you, Thad? Come on!
So you bring down your flail and start to swing it twice towards the bear, but the bear seems too distracted from you and is trying to deal with
Yeah,
the wolf,
I'm too
and
wounded
you
to, like,
still
properly
don't
swing
manage
my
to hit it.
flail.
Exactly.
Come on!
Oh yeah, your turn.
Yes. Arrows. On the ready. I aim at one of the bear's eyes. Breathe deep. And roll a 2. Beautiful.
You have one more, one more action.
I quickly cough up some kind of excuse. I had the sun in my eyes. I take another arrow from my quiver and raise my bow again at the bear. It's a 17, so with the +1 it's an 18.
Ooh. Okay, so your arrow rings true, or flies true rather. Go on. Roll for damage.
2.
2.
Yes.
So your arrow manages to catch the bear on one of its claws, and it just uses other claw to break the arrow in half in its claw. But it still has a piece of wood stuck to it. Hilda,
It's
your
my
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
Go Wolfie.
Can I command the wolf now?
No, the wolf is its own thing.
No, you still have
Okay.
Earl though.
You do
Can
have
I-
arrow.
Can I touch the wolf?
Okay, sure. It's right next to you.
Yeah, is it right next to... Yeah, it is. I'm gonna do my magic fangs thing on the wolf.
Okay. So you cast your
That's-
spell, and the wolf's fangs start to glimmer and glow, and its eyes start to actually have this sort of like tint of blue energy through it.
So it's 1+ attack to the wolf.
Yep.
And
You
then...
have one more action.
And then... I'm gonna do my fireball thingy.
Well, at least you don't have that much distance this time.
You say that.
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
I rolled a 13.
Okay, so Your fireball manages to hit the bear square on the shoulder. Roll for damage.
It doesn't do any damage.
4.
4.
Yes.
Okay, so you manage to incinerate a huge chunk of his fur on its shoulder, and the bear just reels back in pain. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, so it's the
Lass, you're
wolf's
getting a
turn.
little bit sadistic over animals, aren't you?
It's the wolf's turn. So the wolf is gonna do a double attack on the bear. The wolf tries to claw its way to the bear, but manages to not hit. It's gonna try again. And the bear
And
just
misses.
pushes away the wolf with no damage whatsoever. Okay, so it's the bear's turn. The bear is gonna try to do another full attack onto the wolf. Okay, so the bear tries to hit the wolf, but manages to miss. Probably because of the burnt fur on its other paw, so it probably doesn't have much luck at the moment. Comes in for a second attack, and it misses again. The wolf just jumps away. The bear must be too slow right now because of the injuries sustained.
Oh, now it is
Dan?
Anduril's turn. Roll a
This is-
20
this is turn 2 with the
and
buff.
12 plus 1 is 13.
13. You manage to hit the bear. Or graze
So
it.
I'm gonna D8. 4.
4. Okay, so you manage to hit the bear square on the head, then you manage to cave his skull in. The bear just falls limp on the ground and dies.
And stay down, you little piece.
Well done, dwarf.
The wolf
Win.
just turns towards Hilda and just sits down.
Hilda has this really sad expression on her face because she didn't like the bear dying. She
Look
just
away, little one.
she
You
just
don't want to see this. I then take
Yeah.
out my dagger and start carving meat out of the bear.
Hilda just takes the wolf and just walks away.
I'm gonna take 5 pounds of bear meat.
Okay, 5 pounds of bear meat. Let's set down.
I remember why I didn't go out in the wild. Fucking animals are savage as fuck, man.
No,
Yeah.
they're not. Hilda just yells like really far away. No,
From
they're
the
not.
distance.
Yeah. The only people they listen to is the wild ones like her.
Hey.
And even then it might not be enough sometimes.
Okay, so Vandril still has a lot of bleeding areas from the one time the bear manages to knock away his shield and just claw his way through his armor.
Yeah.
You're right there, dwarf. You look a little pale.
I'll survive. A little bit of ale and I'll be fine. I think.
You might need a few bandages on top of that ale though.
Might not be a good. It might not be a bad idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can I heal him now?
You can. You're out of combat.
I'm really like this wolf. I kind of want him to follow me or join me, but do I have to switch out Earl then? Because I don't want that.
I mean, it's up to
I
the
think
wolf.
you can have multiple companions in it.
You can?
Well, we're not... Don't forget, the rules are just a guideline, and the wolf can make its own decisions. It's a grown wolf.
That's true. The
Here's
wolf
the
can join the
important
party.
question. What are the wolf's preferred pronouns?
That's a very interesting question, Arya.
Well, if they ask it for player characters, they
So-
should ask it for the wolves as well.
Arya looks down under the wolf's tummy, and he doesn't see a penis.
It's a girl wolf.
Last
Or Arya just fell down on the sofa and died.
The scientific method. I don't see a dick.
so I can fuck it.
No.
Yes.
I'm just gonna take this as Dylan is gonna play the wolf now.
Not necessarily,
Okay.
but it's an NPC, so...
Well, I'm just gonna try to heal Tanjiro a bit. Because he's a bit knackered.
I mean, the wolf has like some, I'd say specific behavior, so to speak.
Yeah.
Like he does things like as naturally as he can, so...
But he's my friend now, so he might
He
follow me.
does seem to like you a lot more than the others.
Yeah,
He seems to
okay.
spend a lot more time with you. He just looks at you, nuzzles you. He also really likes Earl. He's like started
Great.
nuzzling Earl.
As long as he doesn't eat Earl, that's fine.
As long as it doesn't eat it. That's good.
It
Okay, I'm
doesn't
gonna...
look like he wants to eat him. It actually looks like he's friends. It's like Earl jumps onto the wolf's back and he doesn't seem to mind.
So, Hilda is still a bit sad about the bear. That she couldn't, like...
Haven.
Yeah. Or, like, make him calm. But she's gonna heal Tangeril. 11. And I have... +4 in healing.
So 15.
Yes.
So you managed to you managed to clean out most of the wounds that Dandurl has. You managed to bandage some of them as well. So Dandurl, you regain 1d3 hit points.
Two.
Okay, so you regain 2 more hit points.
I have 8.
Well, better than 6.
That's true. Halfway through, but yeah. Thanks, lass. Appreciate it. I'm really sorry about about the bear. There's a cruel enemy. I suppose Andriel walks over to the wolf and like tries to hit the wolf on the head to say for a well done. I appreciate it.
The wolf
Careful,
tilts its head at you, sort of curiously. First being a bit hesitantly, but then he lets you pet him. He's like,
Yeah, Hilda's just trying to reassure the wolf so it doesn't bite him.
Well done.
I'm actually really surprised I'm still at health.
Fucking hell.
the best part is you are the one that pissed off the bear.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I had to take the strike for it. So in that case now, Thander will carefully push the wolf aside and walk towards the elf. What in the world were you thinking trying to lure the bear thinking you were your cop?
Eh,
You could have killed us all!
coulda, shoulda, woulda.
so
Shoulda, woulda.
so the wolf backs away slowly and
It's the only thing you got
goes
to
in a
say of
palsy
this entire
form.
situation. If we wouldn't have the lass here that was able to heal wounds, or the wolf that came to our rescue, we all would have been dead!
Yeah, that's the circle of life. Some die, some live.
If you're gonna do one more thing like
Oh my
that,
god.
I'm gonna turn on you. You hear me, elf?
I hear you.
Good. From now on, no more crazy stuff. Hear me? We'll do things as a team, not as a single person.
Whatever.
Okay, guys, should we continue to the Greenfields?
I think we need to make way
Yeah.
towards the Greenfields.
I suppose.
Probably a good idea.
Let's avoid making noise and don't scream at each other because bears. There's bears here.
There's bears and not the fun kind.
Come on, Wolfie.
Just follows you. It's like,
I'm gonna name you Rhonda.
Rhonda, what the fuck is that stupid queer name?
Earl and Rhonda, it's good.
So Earl just stays on top of Rhonda, and he just stays riding him, basically.
Nice.
So you have a squirrel
I
riding a
suppose we're
wolf
gonna
now.
keep moving.
So you continue making your way towards Greenfields. Arya, you're able to deduce you're about 1 hour left in terms of walking distance.
Like to see a medic or something. I don't feel so good.
Yeah, we'll see if we find a healer in town. Not to mock you, little one, but you're still a bit of a trainee in that department.
Oh, 50-50.
50-50. Oh, what happened to the bear? He didn't do a proper job back there. No offense, though.
I think the bear was a bit beyond healing, to be honest.
Mm.
Aye? Okay, now we finally have that fucking bear done with. Hope you enjoyed listening to my suffering and our amusement in this part of the podcast. And I hope you're coming back for more fun. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening. See you next time.
See ya.